Hello, this is Skywarp's Hangar, and today we have Vorath and Mindwipe. They do come in a card back, as you see here. Yay! Yeah, pretty nifty, pretty nice artwork there. He comes with the collector card, as you can see. There's some nice artwork on it. It's still attached to my package. You can see the other side of it. It looks just like the rest of them. Yeah. And the back of the package. There's the things you could do with your newly acquired action figure and a little bit of a write-up. If you want to pause it now, do so. Onto the figure. He's pretty cool. I was most excited for this deluxe figure out of all of them. I don't know why. I just like this character. I like the figure. I like the sound he made in the cartoon. But anywho, alright. He does come with the little pistol cannon, which is really nicely molded. You see from both sides. And then he has like, yeah, pretty neat, pretty nifty. And he comes with like the shield claw attachment, which is nicely molded, has some paint detail on the top of it and also at the cannons area. This is articulated. It does fold in, which we'll get to that in a second. This is like the 4th time I've tried to do this review. But he doesn't look up or down very much. He can kind of bob his head to the beat, I guess, a little bit. It is kind of on there a little bit loose, but I think that's one of the things with this line. He can turn his head to the right and left. His shoulder has, due to transformation, has 2 points of articulation, and he can move his shoulder up pretty darn high. Like he's getting ready to put on some deodorant or something. Yeah, he gets a 360 wind-up pitch. He gets a swivel above the bicep. He does have double-jointed elbows, and that's due to transformation as well. So he can put his hand all the way up there. He does not have a wrist swivel at all. He can do the splits, and he can SWAT team kick a door from the front and the back. He has swivel at the thigh, knees bend to about a 90, and well, the foot does that, I guess. You notice I actually have this mistransformed on purpose, and I will talk about that later. But yes, that is his articulation. Now, on to transformation. We're going to go back into this weapon now. First, you can take off his head. You just pull that off. And you just basically fold the legs down. The legs are one solid piece there. They do have articulation. You can put them in a seated position, just like so. But they are attached, so that you can't spread his legs out. He does have arm articulation at the shoulder, which is, I believe they're ball jointed, because they do have a little bit of give where they'll spread out a little bit, but not much. And if you want to, you can turn this little thing into a vehicle. Tab this into the top. You got like a little boat or ship or something like that. Land speeder. That's Star Wars. I know. Or you can have the claws covering him, so it's kind of like a dashboard type thing. So that's pretty nifty. Also, as a weapon, you can plug this into the top, and you have like a triple cannon type weapon. So, lots of things you could do with his weapon. On to transformation. First off, we're gonna fold these hands back into his forearms. Just like so. Those double jointed elbows you fold up into themselves. Then you take and fold these legs up just like so. Now, this is my gripe. In the illustration, it shows for you to have the wings spread out kind of like this. Personally, I'm leaving them back like this. I do not want to move these things. They are made of a soft rubbery plastic, which I tend to not have good experiences with in Transformers. So I'm going to try not to move them throughout their entire life cycle, if at all possible. And that same rubbery plastic is used on the head, and it's also used on this back panel, which I told you I don't plug in. And that's the reason why, because I don't like moving soft rubbery plastic if I can help it, because it ends up breaking off later. I'm really disappointed that they chose to do that. I would have much rather had some hard plastic panels for the wings there, and also at the wing there, and hard plastic for the head. But that's annoying. It is. Alright, now that my griping is through, we'll move on. Get over it. Alright. Basically, you just open up that leg panel, that shin panel, and there's a peg on that wing, and I don't force it in or anything. I just kind of rest it there. You take his foot and you push it towards the back of the wing, and do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of turn that leg, bring it down, bend the wing to fit like so. Put that foot back. Remember I told you I don't move those things? That's going to stay that way. You can put them out just like that if you want to. Like I said, I just keep them bent because I'm going to try not to move them, because I don't want them breaking off. And we have a beast mode. Now, there's a 5mm peg right there. I have no idea. I have no earthly idea of what that's for. I really don't. So if someone else knows, chime in on the comments, because I have no clue. I guess he poops. I don't know. Everybody poops. Alright, can't do poop jokes on a review. Alright, this opens. I promise you it does. And if you want to, you could take your little minifigure. What is his name? Vorath. Vorath. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at that inner chamber there. It looks like there's like a little throne in there. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, that's pretty nifty. But what you do is you take your minifigure, and there's like this little slot right there, and you put his head in first, and you just kind of peg those legs right into that slot, and you close it up, and you have a storage spot for your Titan Master, which that's kind of cool. But yes, and one thing I have to say, I wish he had storage for his weapons on his back or something. Like, actually, I wish this bent more so it could plug into his butt and just kind of rest on his back. I don't know. This thing has to go somewhere. But I have not found a place for it yet. So I'm assuming they didn't plan that into the equation. Maybe, like, just kind of... I could put that beside it or something. I don't know. I guess that kind of works. What do you think? Yeah, kind of a backpack type thing. I could just... I don't know. I'm really grasping at straws here for weapon storage. But you can peg them into his wings if you'd like. There is a 5mm peg there. It's just, that thing is kind of big for his wings. He looks like he'd keel over trying to fly with it. Yeah, I really like the mold. I really like the mold. It's just that rubber right there, that rubber right there, that rubber, and these wings, they scare me for longevity. But great figure. I'm very happy. The toy is awesome. It's just the rubber parts. I can't stand it. They could have put plastic panels there. They wasted the opportunity. But really, really nice, well executed figure otherwise. Very cool mold details on it. I'll give you a close up on this guy. More that way, yeah. Yeah, pretty neat, huh? Yeah, pretty cool. Alright. You can see the mold details on the inside of the wing there. That's pretty neat. Then that beautiful bat's head mold. That is pretty cool. Yeah. That is our review. And if you like our review, please click like and please subscribe to our page to see more reviews from us. Thank you.